All right, let's jump right in. Today, we are going to unpack 5 very specific B2B sales strategies that are really only possible because of a new kind of video production tech. We're going to see how having the right setup can totally transform how you generate leads and build real authority in your space. And look, this is exactly why we're talking about this right now. This quote from Comment Media, it's not just a prediction. It's pretty much what's already happening. In the business-to-business world, short, punchy video clips aren't just a nice-to-have anymore. They are the engine. It's how you get discovered, how you build trust, and how you get in front of your ideal customers way before you ever even think about a sales call. But that leads to this huge problem, what you might call the B2B video trap. You're basically stuck between two terrible options, right? On one side, you can hire a huge, expensive film crew, which costs a fortune and means you won't see your content for weeks. Or, on the other side, you're stuck using that grainy webcam, which just screams amateur and can seriously hurt your brand's credibility. Neither one of those is a real path forward. So, how do you get out of that trap? Well, that brings us to a whole new way to think about video production, the microlab model. It's an idea built from the ground up to solve this exact problem for businesses that need to create professional content without the massive headache. Now, the secret sauce that makes this all possible is a technology called live-to-tape. It completely flips the old way of doing things upside down. So instead of shooting a bunch of raw footage and then spending days or weeks editing it all together, the editing, the camera switching, all of it happens in real time as you record. That huge, time-consuming post-production step, it's just gone. And this is what that actually looks like in practice. It's a turnkey workflow. What does that mean? It means all the hard stuff, the professional lighting, the broadcast quality audio, it's all set up and dialed in before you even arrive. Your job isn't to be a tech wizard, it's to share your ideas. You just walk in, hit record, and walk out. The system does the heavy lifting. The result of all this efficiency is, well, it's pretty staggering. You get the ability to record an entire month's worth of video content, that's 30 days of assets, in a single afternoon. Let that sink in. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a massive shift in the economics of creating content. It's a real game changer. Okay, so we've got this amazing, super efficient tool. But the real question is, how do you actually use it to drive sales? That's what matters, right? So let's break down 5 specific, high-impact strategies you can use. All right, strategy number 1, you're gonna mass produce micro clips to absolutely own the top of your sales funnel. This is all about using the lab's batching power to feed the social media algorithms exactly what they want, a consistent stream of high-quality, short-form video. So here's how it works. The lab is built for this. It can crank out vertical clips for shorts and reels and horizontal clips for LinkedIn and YouTube. The strategy? You flood those platforms with 30 to 90-second standalone insights. These aren't ads. They're little nuggets of value that act as a filter. The right people see them, resonate with your ideas, and basically invite themselves into your world. You become this omnipresent authority in their feed. Strategy number 2 is all about perception. It's about upgrading your visual authority. Why? To break through that trust barrier that every single prospect has when they first encounter you. In the B2B world, how you look is a huge part of how you're heard. This professional polish isn't about vanity, it's a sales tool. The lab gives you that TV set look that just instantly signals competence and authority. When your audio is crisp and your video is sharp, it removes that stranger danger feeling that can kill a sales conversation before it even starts. When you look and sound like a pro, people lean in and listen. Okay, strategy number 3 is where you turn your content into a secret weapon for your sales team. You're going to use the speed of the lab to build a library of videos that your team can pull from every single day. Think about it. Because the footage is ready almost instantly, you can quickly record sharp answers to common questions, explain tricky concepts, or even do quick-hit case studies. Now, imagine your salesperson gets off a call and can immediately send a prospect a polished 60-second video of you perfectly addressing their biggest concern. That's how you warm up leads and shrink your sales cycle. Strategy number 4 lets you do something that's usually way too expensive or time-consuming. Create content for a super specific, niche audience, your ideal customer profile, or ICP. Because the overhead is so low, the whole financial equation changes. You don't need every video to go viral to be worth it. This frees you up to make content unapologetically for one type of person. You can get super technical, use their jargon, and talk about their specific pain points. And let me tell you, when a prospect feels like a piece of content was made just for them, the trust builds like you wouldn't believe. And finally, our fifth strategy, automating trust consistency by batching your content. This one tackles the single biggest reason why B2B content marketing fails. People just stop doing it. They get busy and they're not consistent. The core idea here is really simple. Trust is built on familiarity. By batching a month's worth of content in one go, you solve the consistency problem forever. It guarantees that you're showing up week after week, building that confidence in your brand. This steady drumbeat of content is what fuels a high-performance sales funnel, moving people from "who are you" all the way to "I want to talk to you." So let's just zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. When you put all of these strategies together, it's about more than just a cool new piece of tech. It really makes you wonder if we're looking at a brand new professional standard for how businesses communicate. Because ultimately, it all comes back to this one powerful idea. In the world of B2B, credibility will always travel faster than hype. Every single one of these strategies isn't designed to create viral noise. They're designed to systematically build and scale your credibility. Which leaves us with one final, kind of provocative question to think about. If technology like this makes broadcast quality production this easy and this accessible, is the era of the authentic but low-quality webcam video officially over for serious business? I mean, when the bar for quality gets this easy to clear, it changes the game for everybody.